On 12th December 2023, the Governor of ABIA State, Dr. Alex OTTI, presented the 2024 budget estimate of 567,240,095,972 naira to the ABIA State House of Assembly, with the education and health sectors getting 20% and 15% of the aggregate budget spending, respectively. Presenting the 2024 budget proposal christened Budget of New Beginning, Governor OTTI said that the budget targets the expansion of public infrastructure in line with new development targets, which includes scaling access to quality service delivery in the social sector. He said that the 2024 budget estimate represents over 400 billion naira rise from the 2023 estimate of 160 billion naira. The governor noted that the distinction from the 2023 budget is that while the 2023 budget projection allocated 53% of the total budget for capital expenditure, the target of the 2024 fiscal year is to spend 84% of the total expenditure on capital projects, as well as commit 16% to recurrent expenditure, as against 47% in the 2023 budget estimates. According to the governor, the government estimated revenue figure stands at 166,777,770,058 naira, including earnings from IGR, Federal Allocation and Fiscal Commission, grants from multilateral organizations, and income from other revenue sources. Governor OTTI said that government plans to finance the deficit of over 400 billion naira, partly through domestic and external borrowings, assuring that all borrowings will be strictly committed to the capital projects with direct impetus on the state's economy. He said that the goal of his administration is to consolidate on the gains made in the 2023 budget cycle, especially in the last 6 months of his administration, which made strategic success in public infrastructure and social services.
Our goal is to consolidate on the budget gains made in the 2023 budget cycle, especially in the last 6 months. We have strategic investments in public infrastructure and social services, in addition to consistently meeting our obligations to civil servants and pensioners, have combined to enable us to keep the economy afloat in what has been a very difficult season as a result of certain realities that are not permitted, especially in the level of fuel subsidy, massive depreciation of the naira, and the many other economic headwinds the country is grappling with. As Mr. Speaker and honorable members of this House are also aware, we have seen a steep rise in inflation, which has distorted the economic plans and projections made by businesses, governments, and households at the beginning of the year. Adjusting to this sharp rise in prices of goods and services has been very demanding, especially for a new government with immense responsibilities on its shoulders, working with a budget made by its predecessors on the basis of our assumptions that are no longer tenable. On the basis of facts available to my office, we have done quite well in the implementation of the 2023 budget of 160.5 billion. And the projection is that we will go well past the 60% budget implementation mark achieved in 2022. That remains transparent and open in the presentation of our budget performance report, and this has helped in giving the citizens a good understanding of how public resources that belong to them are being used. The target is to do better in 2024 by making the most of the feedback we got from the public over the last 2 quarters. The 2024 budget proposed, which we christened a budget of new beginning, targets the expansion of our public infrastructure in line with our new development target, scaling up access and quality service delivery in the social sector, with special focus on education and health, where we are proposing to commit more than 20% and 15% of the aggregate budget spending, respectively. The state is proposing a total expenditure of 567 billion 240,995,972 naira. That is 567.2 billion naira in the 2024 fiscal year. Very particular about road construction, because our understanding that roads are major economic enablers, aiding trade and commerce, supporting agriculture, as well as boosting the appeal of our major cities to both residents and investors. Our mission has been constrained by the very limited resources at our disposal, but we have been very innovative in our approach to dealing with the challenges that confront us. To make up for the shortfalls in resources, we returned the core engineering team of the State Ministry of Works to the field under the direct labor agency, creating an environment that encourages them to deploy their professional expertise more practical. And I can tell you that the results have been fantastic. In addition to expanding the network of multiple roads in the state, we have also taken special interest in healthcare delivery services and education. In health, we have successfully renovated the long-abandoned ABIA State Specialist Hospital and Diagnostic Center. The eye clinic and the facility can now compete favorably with the best anywhere in the country, and if not in the region. And across the state, gradual renovation and rehabilitation works are taking place across the general hospitals. Furthermore, access to healthcare in the state has improved, especially with the free medical services, which we initiated at the beginning of this administration, and which will run until the end of the year.
The state chief executive noted that provision has been made for a pay rise for ABIA civil servants in the 2024 fiscal year to reflect the present economic realities in the country. Responding, the Speaker of the ABIA State House of Assembly, Chief Emmanuel Emerowa, described the budget as robust and capital intensive, having over 84% appropriated for capital projects, and lauded Governor Alex Otti for prioritizing the interest of the state. Chief Emerowa, while expressing the commitment of the members of the House to speedy and diligent consideration of the 2024 appropriation bill, assured the governor of their support and cooperation towards the ABIA rebuilding agenda.
I can assure you, Governor Sir, that this House will consider this bill very carefully and also dispatch so that the work of the states will not be there because we haven't had we'll give all the text, go into all the details, and give you the results that is desired, and also evidence to know that we are all fantastic progress. So that at the end of the year, people will visibly see that there is change in our state.
The Deputy Governor, Chief Ikechukwu Emetu, members of the National Assembly, State Chairman of the Labour Party, Elder C.K. Igara, members of the State Executive Council, Mayor of Umuahia North, Chief Victor Ikeji, former lawmakers and host of other notable Abians witnessed the budget presentation.